And we're back with our weekly Adopt a Pet segment with a pet who's been picked up as a stray on the streets of Port St. Lucie. With us is Dr. Leonard Fox, a local veterinarian, and also Dave Robertson from the Humane Society. Thanks for joining us, gentlemen, again.
Welcome.
Have you back again this week. Let's start off with our pet of the week. Dave, what do we have here? It looks like a, well, a fuzzball.
This is a fuzzball and a little ball of energy, too. His name is Toto.
Toto.
He's 12 weeks old, and he was brought in by a citizen in Port St. Lucie to the Humane Society, found as a stray, and came into us. He's available for adoption now.
And what kind of dog is he?
He's a terrier mix.
Terrier mix.
Looks like a Scottish Terrier to me.
Scottish Terrier with all that. I've not seen such a little dog with such long, wild hair quite like that before. It's a happy little thing.
He's a bundle of energy. He's true puppy. He's puppy through and through.
Okay, and if somebody would like to adopt Toto, where do they call?
They can call the Humane Society at 461-0687. And Toto's one of many at the Humane Society right now. At the Humane Society in St. Lucie County, we are just packed to the rafters with puppies and kittens. It's animal time. It's springtime in the animal world, and we just have no room for them.
So you're typically having more animals being born in the springtime?
Yes.
And anything else? Could the economy be contributing to this? Is it
Absolutely.
seasonal?
Absolutely. The economy can be contributing to it. As you say, it's just springtime in the animal world. It's time for puppies and kittens, and we have we've increased our adoption efforts. We have a mobile adoption unit that we're visiting various community events to get out to try and increase our adoptions. We're utilizing our foster parents and other local agencies that can help us with housing some of these animals.
And is there some reason that people let all these animals get out in the first place? If people own a dog, do people just turn the dog or cat loose to get out there?
We're seeing more and more of that, Ed. We're seeing more and more dogs and cats that are just loose, that are just left to go.
I'm seeing it as well. Because
Really?
I work with the animal control and
you must see them. Dog goes out, gets hit by a car, gets injured somehow. People bringing the dogs into you, the animals?
Yeah, we see lots of that. Some of them are strays, some of them aren't. We try to work as well with the people as we can, try to get all of them better, but it's tough. The economy's making it a little tough for everybody.
Okay. As part of the effort to try, that's why we have you on here. We're trying to get these dogs off the city streets out there. And you've got an event coming up, Bark in the Park. Talk to us about that a little bit. Again, we've mentioned it before, but it'd be a good idea to let people know about it again.
Well, it's something that's sponsored by the Humane Society. It's at the baseball field, and it starts at 6 o'clock June 13th. We're going to have a booth there actually as well, give out some things for dogs, and the dogs are also welcome to go to the game. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I think $2 per ticket, and your dog actually gets to go in.
This is Tradition Field where the Mets play. You get to come in and see the
Exactly.
St. Lucie Mets minor league team play, and your dog gets to be part of it.
Absolutely.
Mets are versing the Tampa Yankees.
Okay, and that should be an interesting day to see all the dogs at the dog parks. I would think that would bring out the photographers too. That would make for some really interesting photos if they're being creative. You've had, we take some emails from citizens. You got a citizen email question for us this week that somebody might want an answer to?
I got a really interesting question, which we do see a lot of. It's from Nicole, and Nicole's had a question about her dog, who has reoccurring anal gland problems, and she wants to know basically what should be done. We do see certain dogs that have anal gland problems, and the anal glands are on each side of the dog's rectal area, and it's just like any other gland in the body that can become infected. Sometimes dogs cannot express them on their own, and they need help by the veterinarian to express them and, clean them on out. Other dogs will need antibiotics to treat it, and other dogs actually need to be sedated and have these glands really, really cleaned out and put antibiotics into the gland. Antibiotics do not get to a high volume orally into those glands. It's almost like an ear infection. You have to treat inside the ear infection. Well, when the anal gland gets infected, sometimes the antibiotic actually needs to be put inside the gland, and in very rare instances, the glands need to be completely removed. But usually we're able to fix them medically.
Are some breeds more susceptible than others to those kinds of problems?
I think that the overweight dogs are more susceptible than anything else. I don't think that there's any breed predisposition to it, but I think that what we see is the overweight dogs tend to have more problems because they cannot express the glands.
Okay, and hopefully this little guy here can avoid all that by being picked up and brought to a good home. Gentlemen, thanks again for joining us. Tell us the date of Bark in the Park one more time, Dave.
June 13th.
June 13th at Tradition Field, where the Mets play.
bring your dog to the ballpark, $2 for your dog, and the proceeds go to the Humane Society of St. Lucie County.
Okay, you got a web page also, don't you?
Yes, www.hsslc.org.
All right, and anybody who's interested in adopting Toto, give you a call, check out the website, or even give us a call, and we'll put them in touch with you. Dave Robertson from the Humane Society, Dr. Leonard Fox, appreciate your time again as always, coming in here and bringing in another beautiful pet and giving us some good advice for pet health.
Always fun.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. And we'll be back after this message.